Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Basketball Wives Season 10, Episode 13. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and I also do reactions. If you're returning, you're one of my people, welcome back. So, we have one comment from last week's video. It is from T. Johnson. Hey, boo. I don't blame the girls for not wanting to stay there. It reminds me of The Hills Have Eyes. I was like, it did have like this really spooky, you don't know what's going on kind of vibe there. It was like out in the middle of the desert, like off in the far. It looked like there may be some houses or something going on, but like it was pitch black out there. This dude was like, there may or may not be some pick me ups for people to partake in going on out here. It's like the vibe was really, really off. I don't feel bad for British if she's out here scamming folks. I don't either. Get your money the right way. You don't have to go out here and be scamming folks. And I know a lot of people say, well, a lot of people do it all the time. They don't get in trouble. Like, why you want to be like them? Because you don't know how long they're going to be able to scam before they're going to the cleans get put on them. Look at doggone it. What's her name? Jen Chow. She was getting away from what she was alleged to be doing. Now, do I still have to say alleged since I'ma still say alleged. Even though she pled guilty, I'm going to still say what she and her people were alleged to be doing. They didn't just she allegedly stole and fraud these people. They didn't after that first person. No, they gonna let you keep on doing it and think you safe and you didn't got away with it while they sitting there collecting the evidence against you. Don't be out here scamming folks. Then you won't have the risk of always looking over your back, wondering who gonna snitch on you. Just don't do it. Okay, the girls was doing way too much with the witch situation. Brandy did not have to make a scene like that. I mean, she really didn't. Not at all. They was like, we just all about positivity and energy. Now, since I don't know much about the witch culture, I'm not gonna speak too much on it. But if y'all, Bonnie Blue, she spoke on it a little more on her video she did yesterday from last week's video, and a lot of the things that Brandy and Brooke was doing after Brandy got back from the witch situation. I shouldn't call it that. It was like sage in the house. That's close to what witches do, putting the oils on them. I was like, I mean, when she broke it down like that. Now I was gonna say something, but I don't want to offend any people. But it was like the way Brandy went on, you would have thought that they was out here doing some messed up things. Like really, really out here doing some things. You would have thought that they was out here treating people like Vecna was on Stranger Things. You would have thought they was doing that the way Brandy was carrying on. And it's like if that wasn't your get down, then fine was like, okay, I I don't really want to participate in that because like me, I would have been like, I don't know, I might mess around and say something wrong, and I don't want to mess up any type of thing that is going on. So I'm gonna sit this one out. There's a way of being like, I'm not for this without making a whole and completely scene. Brooke seems like she wants to be the new mean popular girl since Evelyn and the other ones left. I was like, yes, especially this episode. Brooke was doing entirely too much. I'm taking over the group. I am doing. She has had this like bully mentality. No, that's not the word. What's the word I'm looking for? She's had this bully vibe going on. The word escapes me. I want to say it's mentality, but that don't sound right, but it may be right. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into this review. We have been talking for 4 minutes and we ain't even got to the review yet. But thanks for T Johnson, thanks for commenting. Where we at my notes. We still at this restaurant. We still tossing tables. We still yelling. And I'm taking over this trip. And I'm like, I want somebody to tell Brooke that she did not take over this trip. Yes, you got the hotels for them that night before. But if only thing you're gonna do is whatever Jackie got planned, you come along and then like sign up to do the same thing. That's not taking over the trip. taking over the trip was like, Jackie, you sit your tail down there now, and whatever you had going on, we not gonna do. We're gonna do something else. Just doing the exact same thing that Jackie was doing and saying is yours is not taking over the trip. I want somebody to tell her that. Jackie trying to convince the security to let her go there and talk to Brooke was hilarious because she was like, I just want to talk to her. Just let me go over there and talk to her. It was like she was calm but angry at the same time. And I just thought that was hilarious. It's like, we ain't seen this Jackie in a good little minute. Jackie's all been about, oh, we're sisters. We need to be here for each other. We don't need to be doing this. But I guess she got a little brown liquor in her system. She was feeling very offended the way Brandy was acting. Now Brooke over here coming for her too. It's like that old Jackie was released. And I was here for it because they was doing too much. Now, since Angel has not been on the trip because y'all know she been sick and whatnot. Not sick, she pregnant. But she has been dealing with anemia due to her pregnancy. Now I don't know if she suffered from anemia before she got pregnant, but like I suffer from anemia. And I can tell when I'm anemic because your girl wants to eat ice all day. There is this ice like machine over by my house. Now I don't know if y'all got them in y'all areas, but um here in Houston, like on like certain parking lots, the one I go to is like on a Family Dollar parking lot with like a Family Dollar, grocery store, beauty supply store, and some other stuff. You pay like $1.75 and you get like 20 pounds of ice. And when I tell you, this ice is, mwah, especially like when you first get it and it's like not hard, that first cup is the best. But like the other, it is still good too. I know when I need and want ice, and I'm like, okay, I'm almost out of ice. I got to go up here to the up to the machine and just go and fill my. That's one thing I'm upset about living in an apartment because I don't have my refrigerator that has an ice maker to it, even though I don't use it. I use the ice from the little stand on the Family Dollar parking lot. So I know what it's like. Okay, if I'm craving ice like this, not just okay, I want some ice. It's like, oh my goodness, I gotta have ice, and I'm constantly going there to get ice. I know I'm anemic. Go take me some iron pills for a few days, and I'm good. I've been dealing with this for the past 20 some odd years, so my body knows what to do. But she's dealing with that, and these infusions, I don't know if it's the anemia or the infusion is making her tired, which I was confused as to why Rockstar wasn't taking her to get her infusion so she can rest. Now, I know women can do a lot of things, but I'm like, if you're pregnant and I'm wanting to say she's high risk, but I'm not really fully for sure. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Is she high risk? But, if she's having to get infusions, I'm assuming that it's like if she's not high risk, she's on the verge of high risk. Why isn't he taking her so she doesn't have to drive herself? She already is scheduled for like a C-section in a few days. So where was Rockstar? He didn't show up until the end of the episode when they was doing they like was it maternity shoot? Now, I've never had kids, but I thought that was something you did like not days before the baby was born. I thought that was something you did maybe seventh or eighth month of your pregnancy. I don't know, but I was like, maybe like to take some load off her. Maybe like, why did he drive her to her infusion? She's already talking about some. She's tired and she got all this stuff going on. Where was Rockstar at? But anyways, child, we over there with Jennifer. She did not partake in the festivities of the other ladies because her back is hurting. So Jelani shows up with some forever roses for her. And I'm looking at, now I don't know if this was a part or what, but it was her hotel room that was bothering me because she just had her luggage just spilled open with clothes everywhere. Now, me, when I think of a hotel, I'm thinking there is people who was here before me who have walked outside and then have walked inside of this hotel room. No wonder, no telling what they have tracked inside of this hotel room. And now you have your clean clothes just spilled out. That was bothering me. It was. Now, granted, this hotel, they probably vacuum, but they didn't come in, vacuum, and shampoo after each person. That was bothering me. Then we have this montage. Jennifer, she's saying how Jelani is the best thing since sliced bread. She's giving us Carly Red from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all know for the longest time, every time Carly got a new boo, he was the best thing since sliced bread. It was Benzino. It was Jock. It was Life Jennings. It was Jock again. It was Mo. And each person was better than the last. It was some dude sprinkled in there, but like I forget his name, and but you get what I'm saying. It's the best thing since sliced bread. So we get the montage of Jennifer, her ex-husband. I still to this day do not know how he got so much liquid in that small cup. When he doused her, you would have thought homeboy was using a bucket. And no, not Bravo. VH1 was like, we're going to show you. We're going to show you. This is like season 1 of Loving, nope, Basketball Wives Miami. She's sitting there talking to her husband. I'm thinking she was like wanting to get a divorce from him or something like that. I think that's what they were going through at the time. I'm like, bruh, can you see why? You just threw this small cup that had a abundance of liquid in it. She looked like she was drowning. Ex-husband, trash. Then she got with some dude who stole from her, trash. Then she got with Tim, who after they broke up, he unalived his nephew. Then had the nerve, got an audacity to do what a lot of people do when they unalive people, go lead the search party. So Jennifer has not had the best, track record when it comes to men. Now, I don't know if she and Jelani are still together because I don't be following these people on social media. But so far, he seems nice. Like I said, Brooke doing too much trying to take over this trip. And like I said earlier, it's basically Jackie, she said she didn't schedule horseback riding. Well, I schedule horseback riding too because this is my trip. She even at one point, I think she sent, what's her name? Duffy down there too. Tell Jackie, tell these voice. I want you to go over there and tell Jackie that this is now Brooke Bailey's trip. And we gonna do what Brooke Bailey wants. Jackie paid her dust because it was basically Jackie, she scheduled horseback riding. Well, I'm gonna schedule horseback riding too because this is my trip. Like I said earlier, it don't work like that. In order for you to be taking over your trip successfully, Jackie would have backed it down. And then whatever you wanted to do, the group would have done. It's not okay. I'm doing horseback riding. I'm doing horseback riding too. No, you just signed up as well. And the lady there, she was, if I don't know what she was trying to be funny, but she was like, it's enough horses for everybody. So it was basically like, I don't know why y'all tripping. Y'all, everybody can ride a horse. So it's not that deep. I was like, yes. I guess if Jackie was gonna go to a specific restaurant, well, I've made reservations for that same exact. Yeah, I used to like Brooke. I did. I don't. I don't know. It's like it's given. I need to be the mean girl. It's like we don't. We don't necessarily need that. We had that before, and we didn't like it, and therefore that person or persons are gone. Where we at? Malaysia. Now, Malaysia has spent this whole entire season talking about how Gennaro owes her money. Am I right? And that she is not going to beg him to do what he should be doing. But now she's talking about I don't want people in my business. I don't like to talk about this. Ma'am, you've talked about this several of the times about how your ex-husband has not been paying child support. Now, I don't know if he's supposed to take child support and he's not, Or y'all never put anything into writing because you didn't want to put him on child support and he's just not getting anything. My mind won't let me go back that far. So I'm gonna need y'all to beat my mind for me. Was he supposed to pay child support and he's just not doing it? Or it was they had like a little side deal going on that, hey, I'm gonna give you some money to take care of these kids. Because he paid alimony, so I would have thought that in their divorce decree, child support and insurance and all that good stuff, and how many, how long they're gonna stay with her and how long they stay with him would have been put on record. Now, y'all, before I got rid of my cable, I used to watch Judge Mathis, and he said this all the time. You think you got something good going on with not going down there and getting your name put down on child support? You okay? I'm gonna give you $100 a week. That's all good until she get mad at you. And now y'all been doing this for the past 4 years, and you done moved on. You getting married and you got you a new baby on, and she's still mad that y'all not together because every time she get with somebody, they no good. So now she go down there and put you on child support. But guess what's gonna happen? Even though you gave her $100 a week, and even if it was in like money orders or a check, you could have put, this is for my child, $100, and you got all your records of everything. That would be considered a gift, and you would have to go back 4 years of child support. So it's best to go ahead and get put on child support now, so as you don't have to have that. You've been paying $100 a week, and now she done got mad because of the situation. You done moved on and you done found somebody, y'all have a baby, all that other stuff. Now you got to pay all that back child support. But now there's the flip side of it. Say, man been paying child support for A, B, C, and D amount of years, been giving her a specific amount of money. She get mad. Cause you, whatever going on with child, she go down there to child support. They be like, oh, well, he shouldn't be paying that much, and reduce it. So you got to, where am I going with this? Yeah. So she's finally gonna call. I just went all around the mulberry bush, didn't I, y'all? If y'all are new here, this is something I tend to do. I be weaving and woven my life, stuff that's going on other shows, and real world and other things in the real world into my reviews. You're welcome. So yeah, she gonna call a lawyer and get the motion for child support set in motion. I was like, I think I said you should have done that a long time ago, but she didn't want her business out in the street, even though she's on this reality show. So Jackie throws a casino theme party for Brady in memory of her dad. He liked to go to casino, like the way they said he liked to gamble, or he was a gambler. It made it seem like this man was spending all his money at the casino. Yeah. So she even has a video of Malaysia saying that, even though she's not there at this moment, she's happy for Brandy or whatever. Brandy was just happy to see Malaysia, and Malaysia being happy for her. As y'all know, Brandy will find a way to weave Malaysia's name into something that has nothing to do with Malaysia at all. But she was happy about that. Jennifer and Jelani, they are exclusive. He looks a lot younger without the beard. I was looking at him, I was like, that don't look like the same man. But then they mentioned that he had like cut off his beard. I was like, okay, that's where it's at. Okay. Brooke and Jackie, they make up. Y'all, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like because the heat going on in Houston, but my lights be flickering. My lights last week went off a few times. Now, I'm thinking it because it's extra hot here in Texas, and our electrical system is not yet equipped to handle this type of temperature. Now, I am no electrician and know how to get the things going to where everybody's electricity is staying on no matter how hot it is. But I'm gonna need them to get that together because I don't be sitting in no hot house. Like it's been like maybe going on for like a minute. But like one time it wasn't even raining that hard and the doggone electricity went out for 30 minutes. And I'm like, why? Confused. But anyway, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe, and it's free all day, every day for $4.99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video. You can click on it, you can like it, and share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.